Hello, folks. How you doing? Um, my name is Ayana Key Campoli, Dr. Campoli, and I want to say welcome to EDUC 6021 Intro to Research. If you're an educator, it's Intro to Education Research. If you're a school counselor or mental health counselor, it's Intro to Counseling Research, Kinesiology Research, whatever it is that you're into, it's Intro to Research. Okay, so this is just a little orientation so you know how to navigate the course. And I wanted to do this video particularly for those of you who may be new to our university. So welcome, a double welcome to those of you who are in your first semester. Okay, so let's see. First thing I'm going to do is go to our learning management system, which is called Desire to Learn. And the way I'm going to get there is I'm going to type lms.augusta.edu. And that's going to take me to my JAG ID page, A Campoli, and type in my password and hitting sign in. Okay, and this is going to take me to my kind of the jumping off point for Desire to Learn, D2L, our learning management system. I'm going to scroll down and I'm looking for the course, our course. And here it is, 2018 Summer EDUC 6021. Okay, I'm going to click on that. And here we go. Now this looks different from yours. Let me change it to make it look a little bit more like yours. View as student. Okay. Because you know I'm a professor, so there's a lot more there. All right. So first, okay, let's go across the top. That's going to take you back to that jumping off page. This takes you to the home page for our course, which we're already at. I have no idea what this button does. This is if you want to send an email or have message alerts. I will not be sending emails to you through D2L. I'll be sending it directly to your augusta.edu. So make sure you check that. And yeah, don't send me emails through D2L either. Augusta A Campoli at augusta.edu. There's subscription alerts, update alerts. Ooh, that has a little circle. Guess something is updated since I last logged in as a student. Okay. Then we have our menu bar, and these tabs are going to be important for you. The first tab is assessments, and that's where you'll find assignments, quizzes. We're going to be doing these what we call activities. They're listed as quizzes, but they're activities. Rubrics, when you we won't be using the D2L system for rubrics or self-assessments, but I am thinking about giving y'all a survey, just, you know, a fun little survey to find out more about one another. Attendance, I wonder what this is. Maybe it shows how well you've attended the class. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I did not set up an attendance register in D2L, so that's not going to show you anything. Class list. And this shows the list of all of you students. Okay, a bunch of you do not have a picture. I want you to upload a picture. Oh, some students have a really good picture, a really clear picture. A clear picture of your face would be ideal. My picture isn't that great. It's not that clear. I need to replace that with a clear picture of your face. Remember, this is the main way that we're going to communicate. So if we can see a clear picture of your face, that'll really just help in terms of the communication. All right. Let me go back to the home page of our course homepage. Okay, so that's the class list. Um, and content is actually where the content of the course is. Discussions is the area where you all would discuss with one another. Under grades, you'll see all the grading items. Students are always interested in this. And see, this lists all the assignments that you'll be graded on. And right now, you don't have any grades. And so these are all have little dashes. Okay. Um, yeah. And library resources and other portals you may use, you may not use. Galileo is you can click into Galileo right there. If you don't know what Galileo is yet, then you definitely want to click on it and see what it is. What's this portals one? Oh, to the email tool, to Pounce, other things. Okay, that gets you other places. Let's go back to our home page. Okay, this says I have 4 quizzes not attempted, which is appropriate because nobody should be doing any of the activities yet until we get to that part of the course. All right. Okay. Bookmarks recently visited. I don't have anything that I've bookmarked. Okay, so this gives you like a way to browse the content. If you want to go to the main content page, you click this tab off of the menu and it shows you the main content page with the table all the way down the side and yeah, all the content in the main window. But for just this box gives you just a way to browse the content. Click on it quickly. Here's a calendar. It shows that you have something due on May 23rd. That's Wednesday, right? Remember I told you Wednesday and Sunday. And you're going to need to introduce yourself in the discussion section by that date. Okay, and then here's the announcements. Now this, I want you to check like frequently, like every day, every other day, to see if there's an announcement, okay? And I think you can get it to, yeah, notifications. You can get it to notify you, right? So I have it so that it'll send me an email to notify me of things that are happening. Oh, wait, I do want a summary. Daily. Yeah, okay. Um, things that are happening on my in my class in my classes on D2L, Desire to Learn on D2L. Okay, so yes, so make sure you get it to tell you when stuff is happening. Okay, all right, back to the home page. Okay, so here's the first announcement, right? Welcome. And some of you have watched this video, so yeah, it's a quick intro video to the course. Um, and so yes, definitely check back at that section. So this is our course. This is our classroom, essentially our electronic classroom. Okay, so when you log in, remember lms.augusta.edu, you log into the class, you look down at the announcements, see if there's anything new. You look over at the calendar, making sure you're familiar with what's coming up. And then you're probably going to click on the content tab because that's where the meat of what you're doing in the class is. Okay, so let's see what's under this content tab. First, and we have this menu bar on the side. Overview gives the course description. Same thing that's in the catalog, same thing that's on the syllabus. Bookmarks, I haven't bookmarked anything. Course schedule that shows what's happening in the course, but it may not be complete. Go by the calendar. I'll show you where the calendar is. Table of contents. Okay, the class schedule. The class schedule. So we have the syllabus, all right? Very important. Then we have the class schedule, and some of you may find that even more important. Then there's information about me. You can learn a little bit about my background there. Yes, I got my doctorate in education from Harvard University. I'll show you my degree. There's my degree. Woo! It's a real one. I didn't order it over the internet. I actually earned it. Um, um, yeah, enjoyed my time there, enjoyed learning about education research methods, and I'm particularly excited that I graduated so that I can teach you in this class. Okay, um, so the table of contents. Here is where this Q&A discussion, let me click on that. This is where if you have a question about anything in the course, okay, or anything, even anything about research in general, post it here, okay? I'll get an email when you when you post it here. I'll get an email. I'll respond to it. Okay. And that way everybody can see the questions, kind of like you when you're in a face-to-face class. Everybody can hear the question and the answer. All right, so we can all benefit from your excellent questions. All right, or even your dumb questions, we can all benefit from hearing one another's questions. And there are no dumb questions, by the way. Okay, now, so that's the general information, right? The syllabus, the schedule, information about your instructor, and there's a link to our question and answer discussion topic. Okay, next thing, there's uh, uh, a folder for the team research project, and there's you're going to see this is going to grow out over the course of the semester as we get closer to different team assignments that are due. Right now, the only thing that is coming up is your sign up, team sign up form. And yeah, and so what you're going to be doing is going to be reading one another's introductions, right? So remember that introduction is going to be due on Wednesday the 23rd, and you're going to post that. If I go to discussions, see over here, I scroll down, here's introduce yourself. Click on there, and then you're going to hit start a new thread. Let's see. Please say hello is what I'm going to call it. You can call it your name. That might be more informative. Okay. Looking forward to learning about you. Okay. So that's the body of my discussion post, and I'm going to hit post. All right. So now everybody can see that I posted. Please say hello. Okay. And so when you get to this page, you'll click start a new thread. You'll write your name as the title, where I wrote please say hello, but you write your name. And then there's a bunch of questions, that I'd love to learn about you. Your major, your career objective, the why you're taking the course, academic and professional goals, research interests, prior experience, and anything else you want us to know. All right. Okay. So that'll go in your introduction. Okay, now let me go back to our content page. So, and then once everybody has introduced themselves, which everybody is going to do by Wednesday the 23rd at 11:30 p.m., which is when it's due. Once everybody has introduced themselves, then look at one another's introductions. See who you have the same major with. See who you share interests with, and communicate with one another and make teams. Each team can have 3 to 5 members. I recommend 3 or 4 members. Some of the 5 member groups last time, not everybody got to contribute as much. So 3 or 4 members is what I recommend. Okay, then let's look under week 1. All right, so the first thing that in each of these folders, the first thing you're going to see is instructions. Okay, so week 1 instructions, and I write you a little note, okay, and I list the things that you should do during the week. And some of these we've already talked about. Please read the syllabus and class schedule, and now you know where they are. Write a brief introduction of yourself, and read your classmates' introduction, and form teams. And then one person from your team will submit the team sign up form. Also, your textbook, which all of you are getting, right? Or some of you may already have. Understanding Research, Plano, Clark, and Creswell, second edition, right? Okay. read chapter one, okay, and then go through the PowerPoint slides for the week. So the reason that you have a chapter plus slides and sometimes plus a video is because there's a lot of information in the chapter, and the slides will kind of summarize it to help you remember what was covered in the chapter. And a video, I'll do a video often to explain things and give examples and that kind of thing of what's being discussed in the chapter. Again, to help you memorize and absorb and I don't know, understand, better understand what the content of the chapter is about. Okay, I'm going to go back to the table of contents. Okay, so we were looking at week one, right? So it has the instructions. Read chapter one, go through the PowerPoint slides. Now, where are these things located? Clicked on week one, right? I try to put everything in the folder for the week that you'll need. Um, so here's a link to the discussion topic. If you click on that, it'll take you to the discussion section. Here's a team sign up form. So after you've looked at other people's introductions and you've replied to their posts and said, hey, you and I have this in common, want to be on this team together, that kind of thing. Um, uh, you all, one of you will submit a team sign up form. And then it also has the week one PowerPoint. So if I click on this, it takes me to the PowerPoint. Now, if you have a slow connection, you might want to slide down and where's download? And download. Okay, it might be easier to download. If you prefer paper, you can print. Um, for me, you can also just read it, go through the slides, read the slides um, within D2L. Okay, download, you can look at it directly in PowerPoint. Okay, and that is sometimes helpful if D2L is glitching on you. Okay, back to week one. And you see that's the last thing, okay? Now, some weeks underneath that there'll be another video, a video that goes along with the slides. All right. Okay, so I think you now know all the basics of what you need to know in order to access our course classroom, right? This is our classroom essentially, our course environment online. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.